I'm Mia Chua, Corporate Nutritionist in DLMI. Welcome to a festive episode of Milkypedia Chat. Arogyam Deepavali. So we have Kaya Tiri from QC department with us today. Let's welcome Kaya. Welcome Kaya.
Welcome Mia.
So in Malaysia, we have actually various festivals, but maybe not all of us will know each festival very well. So Kaya, may I invite you to share with us what is the story behind Deepavali?
Okay, basically Deepavali is also known as Deepam Oli.
So it's two different words.
Yes, combined into Deepavali. So why we Indians celebrate this festival is to celebrate the victory of overcoming darkness and evilness by lighting up oil lamps. So in my house during Deepavali in the morning, we will wake up and then we will have our traditional oil bath, and then we will wear our traditional costumes, and then we will go for prayers in the house. And after prayers, some of us might go to the temple, and when we come back from the temple, basically it's mostly on visiting our relatives, having our traditional food. So basically, festival is all about food, main attraction.
Yes. Yeah. So when it comes to food, actually Malaysian tend to have a sweet tooth. So we can see that when we prepare the festive food. So in many food we will make, what do we make and eat? We have a very sweet like dessert kind of things in the festive food, right?
Yes, like we Indians, like during Deepavali, mostly we will have like sweets such as laddu, adirasam, Mysore pak, jalebi included as our sweets prepared for our relatives and also our family members.
I think those name is very new to me, but when I see the food, I'm sure I can recognize.
I'm sure you have tried at least some of it.
Yes.
As we are more like one Malaysia,
Yeah. So you tend to eat a lot of different type of sweet in during the Deepavali.
Basically when we're talking about sweet, right? Because I believe there is many types of sweets, right?
Yes.
So what are the common types of sweet that we can find in our food?
Okay. So when we talk about sweet, it's most of like sugar lah. So simple sugar actually is a type of carbohydrate. So do you know example of carbohydrate?
Yeah, I know. Something like bread, noodles, rice.
Yes,
carbohydrates,
right?
right?
So carbohydrate like bread, rice, and the noodles, the staple food that we eat lah. So those are complex carbohydrate like rice. So imagine the complex carbohydrate is a bigger particle. So it can be broken down into smaller particle called simple sugars when the food go along our digestion lah. So it becomes simple sugar. So that's why when we eat rice also, when you chew a little bit longer, you can feel the sweetness in the rice.
Okay.
That's because our saliva is starting to digest the break down the carbohydrate into a simple sugar. So simple sugar can be found naturally present in some food. So for example, the table sugar that we use, that is sucrose. So sucrose, fructose is naturally present in our fruits. And our table sugar is sucrose, which is the white sugar that we use for cooking and make our beverages. And then for milk, it is special because it contains a special sugar that only found in milk from mammals. So we call it lactose.
Alright, I see, Mia. Since we are talking about lactose, what is the health benefits that lactose can give here?
So lactose actually is present in milk. So meaning that when we drink the milk, it can actually slowly being absorbed in our body during the digestion. So that's why milk can provide us a longer lasting energy while digesting. Then we can absorb the sugar, the lactose from the milk. So secondly, study also show that actually lactose may have a beneficial effect on our gut health. So it support our good digestion. And lactose is less carcinogenic, meaning that carcinogenic means cause dental caries lah. So it's less compared to other simple sugar because the sweetness of the lactose is also lower. It's about 1/3 than the sweetness of sucrose.
Okay.
So talking about sugars, do you know the proportion of Malaysian adults in Malaysia that have diabetes?
Recently, in a survey, actually, I read that 1 out of 5 Malaysians are actually affected by diabetes.
Yeah, the NHMS survey, right?
Yes, correct. NHMS 2019.
Yes.
And what was surprising for them is most of them only know that they have diabetes after they participate in the survey and they got the results.
Yeah.
And it is also sad to say that Indians are the highest prevalence with diabetes, followed by Malays.
Yeah, true. So a lot of people actually hidden because they didn't know when
Yeah.
they didn't go and do the test.
Correct.
So Deepavali also can disturb our normal diet lah, but it all depends on how much you engage in feasting, meaning that like be aware of your portion size that you
Yeah,
consume
that's
your
very
food,
important.
and then how many sweets that you are
Yes,
taking.
we need
So
to
let's
really
try
limit
to
us and manage our diet.
aware and control when you are
Yep,
eating.
correct.
So also depends whether you buy those highly processed food or processed sweets, or you actually make it at home. Because when you make it at home, then you can control the
Yes,
sugar
correct,
that you put inside.
Yep.
So have you ever tried using milk in cooking?
Yeah, actually, like in my house, for this traditional food called pongal, we will prepare this pongal using like STM fresh milk or our UHT full cream milk, and then we will serve this during the prayers. So we use milk to do this pongal lah.
So actually milk can be used in cooking and also enhance the nutrients in our
Yes,
dishes.
agree.
Right, just to wash
And
out
the taste, the
yes,
taste it
the
gives is
richness, creaminess.
delicious. Yep.
Yes.
Serious delicious.
Just let try to practice it and reduce the sugar
Yeah,
intake,
correct.
like reduce the sweetness lah. So together today we can actually materialize the cooking with our Dutch Lady milk. So we will have our chef Julian. He will show us something different, because usually Deepavali maybe is like curry, mutton.
Yeah, mutton
with
curry with
thosai.
dosa is my favorite.
Your favorite?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a must-have on Deepavali morning lah.
Yeah. So today we will have something special, a fusion
Alright,
lah.
okay.
We call it Chicken Tikka Masala pasta.
Alright,
Yeah, so
I'm
later,
eager to
chef-
be a part of it.
Yeah. Later our Chef Julian will actually guide you to
Alright.
prepare it. Yeah. So Kaya and Chef Julian, your show. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Hi JY.
Hi Kaya.
I'm excited to see you after many episodes of Milkipedia Chat where I saw you cooking. So I hope to have a wonderful cooking lesson with you.
Wonderful, no problem. We will have a very good cooking session together.
Alright, JY, what are we cooking today?
For today, we're cooking Chicken Tikka Masala with a pasta version. So it's a little bit of fusion between Indian cuisine and also Italian cuisine.
Wow, that sounds
Yeah.
interesting. So let's go with the cooking.
Sure, no problem.
Alright.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to marinate the chicken. So usually for Chicken Tikka Masala, we usually use chicken thigh instead of breast, because chicken thigh has more moistness inside, because you won't overcook your chicken breast, otherwise it will become very dry. Yeah, so today our pick is our chicken thigh. So for the spices for our Chicken Tikka Masala pasta, we have coriander seeds, we have cumin seeds, we also have turmeric powder, we also have garam masala and also chili powder. And alongside, we also have ginger, fresh garlic, olive oil, salt, and full cream milk. Okay, so let's get started, shall we?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
so
let's go.
for the spices, right? Do you mind to spoon up for me?
Yep,
And then we put into
sure
a bowl.
can.
Yeah.
I can assist you with that.
Yes, please. So can we have half teaspoon of garam masala? Okay, cool. And then also half teaspoon of chili powder. Perfect. And also half teaspoon of our Himalayan pink salt. Perfect. And also a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder. And
Right.
also a quarter teaspoon of coriander seeds and also the cumin powder. Yes, correct. Okay, so right now we're going to make like a paste. So
Yep.
by combining some milk inside, can you please pour the milk for us?
Okay, sure.
So we're making like a paste, huh? Okay.
Then mix it.
Yes, correct. Can you smell the spices?
Yep, the smell is awesome.
Yeah, even though we have our shield, but we
Yeah,
still
we
can
can
smell
still
it.
smell it. It's so strong. The
Correct.
spices smell is so strong.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of Indian spices.
Ah,
Okay.
yep,
So we'll proceed with the cutting session. Is it okay for you?
yep.
Okay, so we have fresh ginger here. We're going to cut it into fine dice. So I will show you how, and then you follow my footstep. So we'll cut into slices first. Okay, just
And dice them.
just a dice.
Yep.
Put inside the mixture, and also for the garlic, I'll teach you a pro tip. Okay. So
Alright.
normally when we do diced garlic or we do minced garlic, we usually just
Yes.
like this, right? Okay, but by doing so, you lose the natural flavor, the juices of the garlic itself. So for my style, we're using the French technique whereby we do the method called cisolé.
Alright.
So how do we do that? We do like a fine slice first, 90% through. We don't cut until the end,
Alright.
and then we turn over, and then we cut 90% deep. Okay, so we're going to do two strokes, and now we're going to do the normal slice method.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's perfectly diced.
That's a good tip.
Yeah,
I can bring back and use it in my kitchen.
it's good to know. So we put the garlic here inside. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Right.
Okay. Okay, be careful of your finger. Make sure your finger
Yep.
is like this. Tuck it. Yeah. Okay, just a tip, yeah. So when you transfer to the knife, you do like this.
Oh, okay.
It's much more safer.
that's easier.
Okay. So for the
Alright.
garlic, you do like that, right? Okay. Correct. Okay. Be careful of finger. Alright. And then we slice it like normal. Okay, let's check.
Alright.
Okay, so you can do this by practicing more, but it's a good try for your first time. So okay, so just in case if you happen to have like this product, right, but you cannot cut it any finer, right? So you just use the normal
Alright.
mincing method. Okay. So the reason why we cut it finer is because we don't want it to burn.
Ah, okay.
So let's say if your garlic or your ginger is very thick in slices, so when we sear the chicken, then the garlic part will burn faster.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you can do this slightly. Correct. Okay, very good.
Correct.
Okay, so for the last part will be the chicken. So we are using chicken thigh. So for the chicken thigh, we have skin here. So we are going to remove the bones and also the skin together. Okay, so normally how do we remove the skin? We just do like a filleting salmon or filleting sushi kind of style. Just remove it gently. We cut the skin out. Okay, right now we're going to cut it into a bite size, so like a cube. So the size will be roughly like this. Or maybe you can, if you prefer bigger chunks, you can cut bigger. But for me, the perfect size would be like a bite size. Okay. Okay. Slide this knife.
And then cut it into two.
Yes, two.
Is this okay?
Very good. Okay, so Kaya, you have finally finished up your dicing chicken.
Yep.
So right now, I'm going to transfer this chicken into the garam masala mix. So can you stir for us?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so I believe in every Indian family, right, they have their own spices.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for garam masala.
Yes, actually we have many spices. Like in my house, we actually use many spices during our cooking, especially for like our curry and all. And like in my house, actually like my mom for the garam masala, she has her own recipe.
Wow.
That she blends her own garam masala. And she uses it quite often in in many traditional dishes. She will include the garam masala.
I see. I bet it's from generations passed to generations.
Yeah.
That's very meaningful.
Is this okay, Jiwan?
Yes, very good. So what's your favorite spices, if you don't mind sharing?
My favorite one is actually, I will say, garam masala, because that is what used commonly in almost all the traditional dishes, and also like in our everyday meals, we can have this garam masala found in our dishes lah.
You know what? I love garam masala as well.
Yeah. Yes, me
Okay,
too.
So for this chicken, right, so after we marinate it, we need to put it in the fridge. We wrap it up, put it in the fridge for at least one night, just to make sure the flavor is properly infused into the chicken thigh. So I'm gonna put here. So, and we do some magic. Voila!
Ta-da!
This one is overnight chicken masala. So once we marinated overnight already, right now we can sear the chicken for some colors.
Alright.
Yeah, so more colors, more flavor.
Yep.
Okay, so shall we do it?
Yes,
Okay,
let's
so
do it.
Let's heat up the pan first. Okay, so from my side, I prefer to use a non-stick pan. The reason why, because I can minimize my oil amount.
Usage.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's healthy.
More healthy,
Yeah.
correct.
And I see you using olive oil.
Yeah,
that's
olive oil.
good, healthy one already.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the heart.
Yeah.
It's better oil than the rest of the
Yeah.
oil.
True.
Yep. Okay, so we put about just one teaspoon.
1 teaspoon.
Okay. Then make sure the oil is hot. Take a silicone spatula. Silicone spatula can withstand heat very well, so you don't mind melting it, no problem. And then we're going to sear the chicken. So the test. Okay, so is it hot enough?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If let's say if
I can feel the heat.
okay, but for a chef it's not hot enough,
Oh,
You
yes.
need hotter. Otherwise
Alright.
you're like boiling a chicken.
I think you already have a temperature sensor at your at your hands.
So I can
So
estimate agak-agak.
yeah. This is 60 degrees Celsius.
Exactly. I mean, in the traditional Indian, we actually use to cook in a tandoor, right? The chicken tikka masala.
Yes.
But that one is way hotter.
Yep.
Around 400 degrees Celsius. It's crazy.
Yep.
But for now, we're doing like
Tandoori
a
chicken.
homemade version. So we cannot dig a well and make the tandoor. So we gotta sear
Sear
into
it.
on a. Okay, this is the sound that we want.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So when you hear this lovely sound, you know your pan is hot enough.
How long are we going to cook the chicken?
Okay, so we're going to brown the chicken because browning the chicken will actually caramelize the skin.
And I believe
Not-
the masala all will
Become more intense.
Yep, yes.
Correct. So actually we are toasting up the spice as well.
Yes.
So we are waiting for the color. If the color is light brown, then it's fine already. Okay, as you can see now.
Yeah, I see the color
Yeah,
changing.
you can flip for me.
Yep, of course.
Yeah. So make sure it doesn't burn. So we are looking for
How
medium
long will
heat.
it
Yeah.
take to...
Around 2 minutes.
Alright.
2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, depends on the heat of the pan. But from our side here, approximately 2 to 3 minutes.
I see it turning brown.
Yes,
Very
that's the
fast.
correct color. Smells good, yeah?
Yep, the spices smell.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be juicy also, as
Yeah.
it's already taking up all the spices and use the 5 spices.
Yes. So nice. Okay, so once the color is ready, as you can see, it's brownish a little bit,
Yep.
which means it's caramelizing.
Uh-huh.
So, with color, with flavor.
Yes.
More color, more flavor.
More color,
Yeah.
more flavor.
Okay, after we finish searing the chicken, we are going to blanch the pasta. So Here's a pro tip. Most averagely, one person eats about 100 grams of dry pasta. So we have actually pre-boiled our pasta and it's here. So right now we're going to proceed with the chicken tikka masala sauce. So yeah, just now I taught you how to cut the garlic, right?
Yep.
Using scissor method. So can I show you one more and then you do another one?
Alright,
okay?
Sure.
So same thing. First of all, your finger tuck in so you don't cut your finger, and then you do like a slicing method. Make sure you cut just 90%. You don't cut all, otherwise you're gonna be sliced. Alright. So try to be as near as you can in between those lines. Okay, and then after that, turn to the left, and then you cut 90% deep. Same goes to the top. Stop. Now you can slice like normal.
Alright.
Right. So we have a diced onion. So normally, do you normally tear when you cut the onions?
Yes.
Yes.
That is a common thing. Even when I peel the onions, what is that? The skin itself, I will start crying at times. Especially during Deepavali, you know, you have like
tons of garlic,
onions, garlic to peel.
Okay, so I wish you luck on this.
No, I think today will be okay because I have my face shield.
Oh yeah, that's a good
That's
pro
going to
tip.
protect me.
That's a pro tip.
Yep.
Okay, so please tuck in your finger like this. Yeah. Okay, try your best. Take it slow. Be careful. Okay.
You're right.
Yes. Straight in. Stop.
Oops.
Okay.
Oops.
It's okay. You just hold it there. Don't move.
Okay.
Okay. Take it out. And now you do the slicing job. Okay, be careful with your finger. You should tuck in. Correct.
I think I fail in this.
You need to practice more.
I'm very bad at cooking.
I know why.
Because my mom always cook. I rarely cook at home.
And because I think because the onion will make you tear.
Yeah.
But now we have a pro tip already.
Yeah.
Wear your face shield. Okay, and I think we can stop there. Don't need that much. Okay, thank you Kaya for chopping the onion for us. So right now we're going to sweat the onions. So sweating the onions means we are going to cook it in low heat.
Okay.
So we put 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And then we're going to transfer the onion. You don't need to make it hot, yeah? You can put it straight away in a cold pan, no problem.
Okay.
So the reason why we cook it in low heat is because onion is a very strong ingredient. So if you don't cook it long enough, it will become very spicy or very pungent.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's say if you cook it in a very high heat, then you burn the onions.
So how long will it take to...
And normally it will take about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And this recipe, if you realize, it has more onions than usual. The reason why, because the onion can substitute sugar.
Okay. Okay, that's a good one. A healthy tip.
You have a natural sweetness from the onion. You don't need to add any additional
caramelized
sugar.
taste.
Yes. Because our tomato sauce, our tomato puree is more to tart, more to sour. So you need something sweet to balance up it.
So these onions are going to balance up the...
Correct.
That's
Can you
a good
please stir for us? Okay, Kaya. So right now, right, as you can smell, the onion is still a bit raw. So there's a pungency of smell. So we don't want that. We want to cook it a little bit longer to make sure it sweeten and caramelize. Okay, as you can see, right, the pan is a bit dry. So maybe we can add a touch of olive oil inside.
Okay,
Can you do that for me?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. And I'll take care of the stove for you.
Alright.
Yeah, just 1 teaspoon is fine. Okay. Alright. So Kaya, I heard from my colleague say that you are from the QC department.
Yep, yes, Jibai. I'm from the quality department.
Okay, do you mind to share with us what's your job there?
Yeah, sure. So basically in Dash Lady,
Hmm?
we give topmost priority to the quality of our milk. So we want to assure that the milk that we produce in our factory, till it reaches to our consumer, it is the quality of the milk is maintained at the topmost level, so that our consumers have the best quality experience of consuming Dash Lady milk. So to do this, actually, our company operates with 7 golden quality rules.
7 golden quality.
Yep.
To give the assurance to the consumer,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
So what is this 7 golden quality rules?
Yes.
Is basically happy consumers. So our consumers are very important to us lah. We want to
I'm sure
always
that
assure
I'm
that
one of your
happy.
consumers.
Yeah, we want to assure that always our consumers are happy.
Yeah.
And then we have clean and organized workplace.
Very important hygiene factor.
Yes, hygiene. And then we have sustainable change management. And then we have credible data,
Credible data,
robust process,
robust process,
professional partners.
professional partners.
Yep. So these are the 7 golden quality rules that we have in our factory, which we operate with in order to assure the quality of the product that we produce.
Wow, that's very detailed of you.
Yes, thank you.
It's not an easy work,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm your consumer, I
Yeah.
use professional milk for all my cakes and all my cookings. So I found Dutch Lady Professional Full Cream Milk has much creamier taste
Yeah. Okay.
and much fragrant taste compared to the other brands that I use outside. So
Yes, actually, this professional full cream milk, they are specially designed for our baristas and also chef, in order to give the rich and creamy textures when they do their cooking, baking, and also beverages.
Correct. That's why my sponge is always moist.
Yeah.
My mousse is always creamy. Thanks to
Good.
Dutch Lady. And of course, one of the reasons because during my childhood, my mom's always give me Dutch Lady milk. So I have
okay.
this memory, like childhood memory drink. So I'm very familiar to it and very comfortable to work with
So
it.
you're a die-hard Dash Lady fan.
Yeah, one of it.
Actually, true. In my house also, my father buys a lot of Dash Lady milk, and we use it for our daily cookings. Like curry, we can also use Dash Lady milk to make our curries.
Yeah, the full cream
Yes.
milk, right?
Yep.
Okay, so right now, as you can see, the onion is a
Yes,
little
it's
bit
already caramelized.
yeah, caramelized a little bit,
Yep.
not too much. And now the smell is more sweet. Okay, so we know our onions has been cooking quite well. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, and then right now we're going to turn off our heat, and then we'll put the spice mix.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the spice mix. So for the recipe, do you mind to help me out?
Yep.
Can I have half teaspoon of garam masala
garam masala?
and also turmeric powder?
I'm quite familiar already with half teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of turmeric powder.
Yeah. So right now it's quite a crucial step as we're going to toast the spice up. Yeah. And also can we have half teaspoon of ground coriander as well?
Coriander.
Yeah. And a quarter teaspoon of cumin powder later.
Coriander. Quarter teaspoon of
Coriander and also the chili.
chili or cumin powder?
Both.
There's a lot of spices
Yes.
with the chicken, and also now with the
With
onion for the sauce.
Exactly.
Alright.
Chicken Tikka Masala pasta. Okay,
Yes.
so the last one will be the pink salt. 1 teaspoon, please.
1 teaspoon.
Yes. Wow. Look at the color. Okay, just double up the recipe.
Yep.
Okay, so we season our onions ahead. The reason why, because if you season at the end, you might not taste the saltiness because you keep adding. Because you taste at the end, you cannot taste. Your taste bud is numb already. So usually we will season our cooking one at a time to make sure it's not that big difference.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna add the tomato. So this puree you can find in any grocery store. It's not a ready-made one, it's a blended tomato.
Oh.
Yeah. You can also use the ready-made one, the other brands you can use, no problem. But for me, I prefer authentic flavor.
Okay.
So I just keep it simple for the tomato puree. We are focusing more on the spice.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, here's a crucial step because raw tomato has a very astringent flavor, right?
Okay.
So we need to cook that down to mellow down the taste.
And I believe you want the flavors that the onion is bringing with the masala to match with the tomato puree's flavors.
You are right.
Yep.
Okay, so can you do the cooking for me?
Can.
So you must be very careful. At this point, right, the tomato will splash anytime.
Splash. Yep.
Yes.
And I'm with my sari.
Yes.
Any splashing is
So
going to
we-
cost a lot.
Yeah, so we cannot afford that. So later on, we're going to pour the milk inside and then we cook a little bit
Alright.
longer. Yeah.
So what milk are we using now?
Okay, so the milk we're using Dutch Lady Professional Full Cream Milk.
Alright.
For the creaminess,
Yes.
I mean it's a
Okay.
better alternative compared to cream. As cream, you have more fat content inside.
Yes. This
Yes.
is more the healthier option now.
Yeah, the lighter version.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so right now, as you can see, it's getting dry.
Yep.
So we can pour the full cream milk now. Okay, we heat up heat, stir. Okay, so once we pour in the milk, we can pour in our
Chicken.
pan-seared
Okay.
chicken.
These chickens are going to mix together with the onion and also the tomato puree. I'm going to bring
Exactly.
I think it's a spice full of flavors that is
Layer
going
by
to be
layer by layer, yeah.
going to be in our pasta.
That's the beauty of Indian and Italian cuisine,
Yep, this is the
step by step.
mixture.
Yes. And also for the chicken earlier that we pan-seared, is actually not cooked. It just we just have the color outside. It's not cooked yet. So right now we are cooking the chicken together with the sauce. Okay, so we leave it about 10 minutes just to make it slowly infuse the flavor, slowly develop the flavors. Okay, so normally I will put a lid and then just wait for 10 minutes.
Fasten the cooking, right?
Yes, low heat.
Yep.
And there's one more tips: when you close the lid, right, the steam actually trap inside.
Yeah, it's inside.
Yes. So what happens is when the steam trap inside, the flavor develops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got that.
So that's why all the curries they all
You
use
can
the
already
stove
have
cooking.
the smell already.
I know, right?
Smelling delicious. And I'm getting hungrier.
Okay, so we'll get back after 10 minutes and then we show you the end product. Okay, so after 10 minutes, our sauce is done. So as you can see, the color, it's more to orange, red color, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a mixture of tomato and also milk.
Yeah,
so
it's a fused masala fused
yes.
chicken already is ready there with the smell. It's
Yes.
a delicious smell.
Okay. So right now we're going to put in our boiled pasta inside. Okay, can you stir for us?
Yep.
Okay. Let me guide you. So we just swirl it. Alright, so now it's our plating session. Are you
Alright.
excited for it?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So our plating session, we have a plate. We have our cherry tomato and also
Decos.
sorry?
Decos ready.
Yeah, our decos. We have our cherry tomato and also coriander, because if I don't use coriander, it isn't called chicken tikka masala.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so right now we're going to have a tongs. You want to do it yourself?
No, I think you go for it.
Okay, no
I'm
problem.
missing that.
Can you hold this for me? Thank you. Use the tongs.
Yeah.
Use the tongs,
Easy,
okay?
easy handling.
Easy handling, and if you're using a fork, you couldn't take that much amount, so end up
okay.
splashing
Yep.
up your clothes.
Yes.
Okay. So if you really like a good portion, this one will be a good portion.
Yes, that's a lot.
That's a lot, huh? And of course, the chicken tikka masala. So it's very important to cut into the bite size, otherwise it's too big and then it's hard to chew.
Yep.
Okay. So since this dish is quite heavy, so we need something refreshing. So we use our cherry tomato. So for the cherry tomato, can you help me to put like scattered around?
Alright.
Yeah. So actually the cherry tomato, the fresh cherry tomato will give a hint of freshness for the pasta. And also the coriander will cut through the greasiness from the chicken tikka masala. And of course, the visual is very important, right? So we have like a green, red.
Yeah, we have a mixture of colors and also masala.
So here we are. So are you proud of what you cooked today?
Yes, JY, I'm actually very proud that this is my first time actually cooking a very big meal, because usually my mom is the one who cooks for me. So, and also I learned a lot of tips from you, like how to cut the onion, how to cut the garlics, and also the use of the masala powders, and also basically this meal is also a fusion of Italian and Indian. So I'm going to bring back this to my family. I'm going to cook for my parents.
Hope they like it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, JY, for sharing your knowledge with me today.
I'm very delightful to have shared this knowledge with you. And happy Deepavali to you and your family.
Thank you, JY.
Thank you.
Welcome back. So how was the session just now, Kaya?
It was a very wonderful experience. I need to actually thank you for inviting me here, because this is my first time. Yep, this is my first time having a chicken tikka masala pasta with a lot of Indian spices and also our Dutch lady milk.
Yep.
Because usually our pasta is basically tomato puree and pasta mixed together with chicken, marinated chicken and all. But this is my first time. You look at the outcome, it looks very delicious to see.
So would you do this at home?
Yeah, obviously I'm bringing this back to my house to actually encourage my parents and also my relatives to try.
Wow, relative, huh?
Yep. Yes, of course. I'm
try.
going to bring it back to them.
Okay, so that's worth it because we actually get Chef JY to specially created these dishes, the fusion dish. So for our Deepavali dishes, yeah.
As you saw earlier, for our chicken tikka masala pasta, we used the Dutch Lady Professional full cream milk, which is rich and creamy in texture. So it is highly recommended to our chefs and baristas to use for their cooking, baking, and also making of beverages.
Yes, true. So that's why we're using this milk in our cooking today. So again, we thank you, Kaya, for your participation and also sharing in this episode. Hope that every one of you can try and lessen your intake of sweet delicacy during Deepavali and also include milk in your daily diet or cooking. So celebrate Deepavali with Dutch Lady Milk and be blessed with health, happiness and joy in this season. Thank you all for watching today Milkypedia Chat. So please try this recipe, share your feedback or suggestion on the topics that you would like to see in upcoming episode. So use the survey link at the bottom of the video. Yeah, last but not least, Kaya, do you have any wishes that you want to tell our colleagues?
Yes, I would like to wish all the Indian colleagues in Iniya Deepavali Nalvalthukal. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you all.